So this is the Tronsmart Element T6, and that might sound familiar because I had a headset before that was of the same brand. But today we are looking at what they have to offer as a Bluetooth speaker. The Tronsmart Element T6 is actually a pretty nicely designed 360 degrees Bluetooth speaker. I like the mesh effect that almost goes completely around it, combined with the awesome way to control your volume. But what matters most of course is sound quality and price. Well, you can order this speaker for just over $40, and in return you get a Bluetooth speaker with a lot of volume and a lot of bass. And we can thank most of that bass thanks to the speaker at the bottom that creates even more bass effect when you set it down on a table. This Bluetooth speaker is pretty much hitting every mark for me when it comes to listening to music on it. And I also think it's a good looking speaker, albeit it looks somewhat like a mock or something like that. Now I had some small pointers when it came to that Bluetooth headset about controls, but in this one there isn't really any. The buttons on top allow you to select the next or previous track, but it also allows you to answer a call, and you can of course pause or play. Now what is really nifty is how you can adjust the volume. The ring around the controls is the ring that controls the volume. You simply turn it. When it's at its max, it will turn red instead of blue. I really can't stress enough how much better I like that than having to press a button to then control the volume. This is so much easier and so much nicer. Simple things like this make this my favorite speaker so far. I really love how to control the volume, go next and everything like that. It's simple but really nicely done. It's also water resistant, that means there is a flap that you have to open to then get access to the ports. One is for charging via micro USB and the other is the headphone jack. The flap itself, unlike the previous Bluetooth speaker that I had, gets really stuck on there and it's easy to remove as well, making me trust that this is actually water resistant. Now the thing that I like about the speaker is also the thing that I dislike, and that is the bass itself. Now in normal songs there aren't any problems. If you listen to songs with a lot of bass, there aren't any problems. However, if you listen to a song that is like a ballad, the bass is simply too much. I wish I could dial it down somewhere with a button. You were the only one who got me tripping up inside. All the words you told me, and I'm reading something different from your eyes. See you, for a moment even up there I can feel you. I see you, all I was to tell you that I need you. I see you, for a moment even up there I can feel you. But honestly, that is basically my only complaint about this speaker. It's great, but the bass is just a bit too much sometimes. So let's wrap this up in simple terms, and it's a good working speaker with a great amount of volume coming out of it. That in some cases just has too much bass, but in some cases it is really welcome. Battery life is great and the control system is easy, especially when it comes to turning up the volume up or down. And it's a nice looking speaker, even though it looks a little bit like a mock. What would have been nice is a micro SD slot, but that is just a bit of an extra and not really a complaint or anything like that. It just would have been nice. Overall, it is well worth your money, and if you are interested in getting a Bluetooth speaker, I will check this one out for sure. I will place a link in the description. Either way, have a good one and talk to you guys in the next.